I have about forgot how to do this, guys. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Justin Knox Smith channel. In today's video, we're gonna start on a truck build. It's not gonna be the F-250. We're not doing anything to it just yet. But welcome back. If you're new here, get down there and click that subscribe button down below. I've been gone for a little while. We've been super busy. A lot of things have happened, and we may make an update video on that in the future. But I'm sailing through the ocean now. Everything's good. We're getting ready for rod runs. Life's good. Everything's good, but we've had like some personal stuff go down or whatever. Haven't had time to make any videos. I'm sorry to each and every single one of y'all. We're still growing past 6,500 subscribers already. So yeah. So today's video, like I said, is not gonna be about the F-250. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what today's video is gonna be about. So I'm walking down to the garage now, and I think y'all are gonna like this one, especially any of y'all that have followed me off my Instagram. I used to have a F-150 exactly like this, with pretty much the same suspension setup that we're about to do. This is a 2011 F-150. This one has the EcoBoost in it. And pretty much in these videos, we're gonna be doing a build series on this truck. We're gonna be doing an 8-inch rough country. And before you say, Justin, there's not an 8-inch rough country, yes, this is going to be a 6-inch rough country with the extended struts that are already 6 inches higher to where you don't have to run the big puck on the top. And then we're gonna be stacking a 2-inch leveling kit on top of that, taking the total amount of lift up to 8 inches, you guessed it. Just said that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my bay right quick at the shop, and then we'll go ahead and pull the truck in. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the rear in this video and get that done out the door. I think it'll be dark, but actually I know it'll be dark by the time I get it done, but we've got lights inside the shop. I'll probably do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull it in and start on the rear. We'll go ahead and get the rear lift in, and this thing is gonna be nose diving hard. We are putting the rear lift in. The truck with this lift kit normally at 6 inches has a little bit of rake, so that 2-inch leveling kit in the front, bringing it up to 8 is just gonna make this thing sit absolutely perfect. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and pull it into the shop and get started on it. Let's go. Alright guys, so we have got the truck pulled in here. We've got all of the parts in the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull all of these out, lay them on the floor right here so we can see what we're working with, make sure that we've got everything. And then we're gonna go ahead and jack the rear of the truck up, put on jack stands, pull the wheels, and go ahead and get this rear lift installed. Alright guys, so we have all of the parts laid out. So this is the extended struts that I was talking about. These are extended 6-inch over factory, or 5 3/4, or whatever it ends up being for a 6-inch lift, instead of running the big spacer. So as you can see, there's no spacer anywhere. It's just going to be the extended struts. And then right here we have a leveling kit, which is the spacer that will go on top of those to make those just like 1.5 inches or 1 3/4 longer, which will give you 2 inches of lift because that's a 2-inch leveling kit. So we're going to be stacking the 2-inch leveling kit with the 6-inch struts, taking you up around 8 inches of lift. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jack this bad boy up and get started on the rear and get the rear knocked out. Alright guys, so gonna go ahead and talk to you about what all I just done. Not really a whole lot of progress made, but it's progress. So we've got a jack on the axle. We've got the truck held up by the frame on these jack stands on each side. And pretty much there's one bracket for all of this up here, all these wires. And you're gonna drop that down. So you'll just take that loose, put that bracket on, and that's gonna drop that down. And then we've got a bracket, as long as this is like my 2-wheel drive F-150 was, which I'm 99% sure it is. We're gonna take out this emergency brake cable and pull that stuff out, and then there's a bracket that goes on here that drops that down. And then you've got longer shocks, and you've got the blocks and U-bolts, and these are anti-wrap blocks as well. so that makes them really, really nice. They're wider, and they have U-bolts that pinch the leaf springs out here as well to keep that axle from wrapping. So it's supposed to ride really, really good, and I had no complaints from my rough country lift that I used to have on my F-150. And it was a 2013 model, which is pretty much the same kit, except it was just two-wheel drive. I'll throw a picture of it up on the screen right now. So that was my two-wheel drive, 8.5-inch lift, F-150, and it had the rough country with the extended struts and a 2.5-inch leveling kit. So from where this one's four-wheel drive, I didn't really feel comfortable doing 2.5 in the front. So I recommended just do a 2, and it would sit almost perfect. So this thing should be nice, really, really clean truck. I will go ahead and pop up Emery's Instagram on the screen right now. That's the guy that I'm doing this truck for. It's a buddy of mine. So we're gonna go ahead and take these U-bolts loose and take these shocks off and disconnect all those brake lines right there. Just up there at the top, there's a bracket, and disconnect this. Lower the axle down, put the blocks and U-bolts back in, jack it all up, tighten the U-bolts, all that. Put the shocks on, put that drop bracket on, put the drop bracket on over here, and that's the rear. The rear is pretty much done after that. And then, don't think that it stops there. It's not that easy. The front is a lot more complex. You know, you've got a lot more components to work with. We're gonna have to do some cutting. I don't know that we have to do any welding just yet, but if we do, no big deal. Think everything's bolt on though. Like I said, I've never installed one of these on a four-wheel drive, only the two-wheel drive, but it's no different than Silverado. I've installed a lot of four-wheel drive Silverados, so it won't be no big deal. We'll get her knocked out easy. Rough country, their directions is 10 out of 10, and all of their stuff is quality components for what you're paying for it. So obviously there's more heavier duty lifts out there. Does this get the job done? Absolutely. Does it save you money? Absolutely. So that's kind of what rough country is about, is saving you money, getting you up there for cheap. And that's what we're doing to this F-150. So in the front we've got new spindles, new struts, the spacer. We've got some stuff to drop down the cross member. I think that's a front drive shaft spacer, maybe. But anyway, so once we get the rear done, which should be in this episode, I'm not really going to post any videos unless it's decent quality content. So we should be able to get the rear knocked out in this video, which is what you're watching right now. As soon as we get the rear knocked out, this thing should look pretty funny, so we'll pull it out and get some videos and pictures of it. And tomorrow, during episode 2, we're going to be going and picking up the American Force wheels. So that's right, Perfection Wheels hooked it up for this truck. Emery ordered some 24x14 American Force concaves on 35s. And then I think if we can clear them, we're going to throw some 2-inch spacers on there just to make it even wider and get this thing ready for rod runs. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to film a whole lot of this, maybe a little bit here and there. I broke my tripod, my battery's almost dead. I'm not, not 100% back at it just yet, but we're getting there. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and roll something. I'm going to roll something, a little edit, and then we'll talk to you whenever we get this thing done. It should look pretty funny. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let's go ahead and roll this little edit. Alright guys, so we got the rear lift put on now. I'm going to go ahead and pull it outside. I think there's still a little bit of daylight. Left. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it out and show you how it looks right now with just the rear lift in. And then we're going to back it in and start on the front, which you'll see in the next video. So let's go ahead and pull it out right now and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so here it is with the lift in the rear and no lift in the front. Looks like an old drag car or something. I'm going to measure what the difference is, and then the front should be going up 8 inches, and we'll see how much lean it's going to have. So in the front, on the top of the tread, about right at 7 inches. dead on. And then in the rear, we are at 12.5. So 7 up to 12.5. So we're at 7 inches of difference in the front, plus 8 is going to put us at 15 inches of tire gap for these stocks anyway. And then in the rear we're at 12.5, which is 2.5 inches of lean that it will have. And the rear will come up just a hair when the front goes up, not physically, but that measurement will change a little bit. So we should be right at maybe about 2 inches of lean. And on a truck this big that has the wide wheels and all of that, it's gonna look about level. My truck has like 3 inches of lean or 2.5, and it looks about level depending on what angle you're looking at it. Sometimes it does have a little bit of lean, but that's what the customer wants, so that's what the customer's getting, and it's gonna look good either way. Alright guys, so that's going to be pretty much it for this video. This is going to be part 1 of the F-150 truck build, and then at the end we'll do a full overview showing what all we done to it, and the wheels, tires, show it completely finished up. Don't forget, go give Emery a follow on Instagram. That's who we're building the truck for. So a huge shout out to Emery for letting me video this, build the truck, etc. Huge shout out to Perfection Wheels for getting the wheels. They should be here tomorrow. So everything should be lining up for this weekend. We've got rod runs coming up. I'm gonna get personal here for a second. We've got rod runs coming up. So each and every one of y'all that are subscribed, I'm sorry that I've not made a video in a while. I've just had a lot going on in my personal life, and I know that's none of your all's business, and y'all aren't worried about it. You just want to see truck content, and that's what I'm here bringing you. So you're going to get to see this truck transform, and I know that's always super, super cool, and that's what a lot of the bigger truck YouTubers do. But that's what we've just been so busy doing. We built a pre-runner. We're building this truck. Been doing headlights, taillights, third brake lights, painting mirrors, stuff like that. But anyway, we've got rod runs coming up. That's April 15th through the 18th. We're going to be doing daily vlogs just like we did last year. And then we should have 2 or 3 more episodes of building this truck, so that'll be cool. The next episode should be a lot better than this one, guys. I know this was a quick video, a boring video. I just wanted to give you all an update. I haven't made a video in so long, but I just wanted to get on here and let you all know that I haven't quit on you all. The YouTube channel is still going to go strong. I'm never going to give up on my dreams. We're gonna keep chasing it. This is the lifestyle that I live. This is the lifestyle that I wanna live. This is my dream. Working on these trucks every single day, day in and day out, painting, doing stuff. Anything truck related is my dream, and that's what we are here on the channel. I always say at the end of all of my videos that everybody starts out as a nobody. So with that being said, guys, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. We should have another video up tomorrow. If it's not up tomorrow, then it'll be up day after tomorrow. But we should be getting the front of this truck knocked out. I'm gonna try to get it done tomorrow, or at least 90% done tomorrow, so then we can take it and get an alignment Thursday. So we should be able to at least get it aligned Thursday and then throw the new wheels on. And tomorrow's video will be a lot better because we'll be able to go pick up some wheels. It'll be more of a vlog style video, and then of course some edits working on the truck and getting the truck finished. But with that being said, guys, that's gonna be all for today's video. Like I said, I'm so sorry that I haven't made a video in a while. As you can see, the back seat is still out of my truck. We've got the sub box like, I don't know. The center console sub box has been a task and a half. It's been a lot more work than what I thought that it would be. And Charles started a new job, so Charles hasn't been able to help me as much as he usually was able to help me. So I've been working on it a little bit slowly, but I've been working on it little by little as I get time. But we're gonna get that done very, very soon. I've actually already heard it. It's in my truck right now. The sub box is in my truck, hooked up, everything. There's just no back seat. I haven't got to build the amp rack yet, so all we've got to do is sand the whole box down. It's bondoed right now. Sand the whole box down, bed liner it, build the top face plate, wrap that in tan leather, and build the, we've already got the cup holder stuff built, but we've got to wrap that in tan leather and make the magnets and stuff for that. And then the inside of the storage compartment will be foam. So if you are here from the sub box build videos, that's gonna be coming up very soon, part 4, I think. I've already got some of it I've already got some of that filmed. That's going to be coming up sometime before rod runs. I'm going to have that sub box done before rod runs. I don't know if it will be cosmetically completely done, but it will look better than it does now, and all the seats will be in the truck and stuff like that. And it'll be fully wired in and tuned by then. I've heard it and it sounds absolutely amazing, and I haven't even got to tune it yet or play with the settings or anything. So just stay tuned for that, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow me on Instagram at Justin Hawk Smith, same as the YouTube channel. Comment down below what you want to see in the next video. And if you have any questions, as usual, comment below or message me on Instagram and I will get back to you as soon as I can. With that being said, guys, always remember everybody starts as a nobody, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.